Here we go. Oh. This one's pulling on the sweeper. Oh, I don't think it's well hooked. Just cast into the back of the pool. I'm doing the old little twitch, twitch, pause, twitch, twitch, pause. And it nailed it. There we go. Oh yeah, just lightly hooked. Have to be very careful here. Just using all the force of the whirlpool here to pull. Come on. There it is. Come on then, baby. Whoa. Yeah, that is one angry pike. And there's the sweeper there, look. I'm going to chin that pike just solely because we've got a flying treble. If I put that pike in a net, it's going to roll and roll and it's going to damage itself. Okay. God, what a spirited fish that one is. Come on. You've got to be very, very careful when you chin pike like this. For the pike's sake and your sake, make sure you sit down. If you've got a friend with you, make sure they're ready. Because obviously you're right on the water's edge. And be aware because there is flying trebles as well, which is the reason why I'm not netting it as well. So always check your feet, make sure you've got good grounding. You don't want to suddenly go and then just, yeah, come on. Wow. Especially when you've got an angry fish like this one. You want to keep yourself safe and you want to keep the fish safe as well. There we go. There we go. How's about that then? Perfect. Very powerful, very angry Hampshire Avon pike. Beautiful. Caught on the Salmo Sweeper. centimetre. It's a big bait, and it's a good glide bait. So it basically comes across the water, glides across in shallow whirlpool, shallow water. They take some beating. Perfect. You can probably hear the whirlpool behind. Here we go. Have a lovely, imagine what a 20-pounder would fight like. River fish really do pack some punch. What a beautiful fish. You can see where all the power comes from, all from that back end. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's got its head in weed so it can't see. Left it out the weed, there you go, you'll be able to see now. Now she wanna go. There she goes. Ah, well, that can be the kiss of death or it can be the good start. Sometimes you have a fish straight away and that's it, dead. Sometimes you have a good day. But any day fishing is a good day, so it doesn't matter. What a take. That is one of those takes that I will remember for a very long time. I twitched and twitched and twitched it all the way back, and you can probably see this puff of smoke underneath my feet. Wow, what a take. Oh my goodness. Wow. That was something else. They really are the ultimate predator. It's gone heavy. I was going to say it's just gone really heavy. I think it's got a load of weed on it. Oh no!
He's gone for the old weed trick.
I felt it just plough into a weed bed on the bottom. Ah, no. You get all that weed on it and then it just literally use it to dislodge the hooks. Ah, that was a much better fish as well. Damn. Damn, 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 damn. Damn. Yep. Ooh. Oh. Wow. Did you get that? Wow. Yeah. No. Yeah. They're coming in, following it. Yeah. So like this is a casting a lure around, especially a shallow diving lure around. I've never fished here in my life. I've fished the actual River Avon, the Hampshire Avon, many times. I spent a long time, years, like roving and wandering with baits and lures, but I've never fished this particular pool. And now the Southwest Trust have taken it over. We've come down today to have a fish. All the tickets are available from Davis Tackle in Christchurch, as they always have been. They can give lots of sound advice about the whole fishery, whether it's barbel, pike, perch, bream, sea trout, grayling. They've had bass to £14 this season out of this river, you know. It's a ridiculous river, really. It's so close to the sea, it's full of life, it's affected a bit by the tides, and it's a chalk stream. So it's, you know, it's probably one of the most iconic rivers in the country here. There's lots of films on YouTube already about the fishing on here, whether it's John Wilson or Matt Hayes or any of those, you know, anglers who've walked the paths before. If there's ever a fishery you're going to fish once in your life, because it's an iconic piece of angling history, this is the one. And when you start casting lures around, because like I said, I've never fished this pool before, I'm already finding out where there's some bits of weed, where it's a bit shallower. So if I want to go on to float tactics later, I know without just putting the float in and snagging up left, right and centre, the lure's done a lot of the work for me. So I know what depth, where there's holes, where I've missed pike, and I can have a real good scout around with the float later, and I might just be able to pick up some pike which didn't want to move for a lure. Can quite often happen, or even the one I lost. So I've just quickly whipped this up on the bank. So we've got a treble, single treble, because all I'm going to do is underneath that, couple of they're pop-up weights actually, but a couple of pop-up weights there, and they're just connected by rubber so it doesn't damage the trace at all. And I'm just going to I've got some little small herring, smelt work really well as well. Just hook that through the back so it's just horizontal then. And then the fish, with all the different currents and everything out there, it's just going to slowly be bobbing around like that. Like I say, the weights keep it from being lifted up by the current, so it's pinned down there. And I've just got to trace a little bit longer than normal, just in case it does lift up a little bit. And then the float is literally just going to be connected on top, like so. And then that's it, that's the rig. Very simple. Let's see if it works. took it out of my hand as I pulled it. So I went like that and I put. Problem is we don't want to lose this one. Oh no. I'm going to go down on it, okay? Oh, yep. It's gone under. It's moving away. Check the drag. A little bit tighter. Right. Okay, does it? Oh no! Oh my god! That was textbook. As it was trotting round, I just pulled it and I felt bam! And then I literally straight into it. That was a big fish as well. Drag was right. Drag was right, it was close in.
Bait's still on.
Yeah, the bait's on, I just seen it.
Just hold it, you reckon?
Don't know. It's unlucky, I don't reckon. I don't know. Don't know. Literally, it was there, and then it was just doing that. And then it goes wop, 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 as it comes up through. Do you know what I mean? I bet it was that big one. I bet it went do 3 times. Yep, that's going. See the line moving away? Oh. Oh. Doesn't feel massive, but whoa, feels like a pike. God, I don't know if I've used that flow. It's not the big one we lost, but it's a pike. Lovely. There's that single treble just in the side of the mouth. Whoa. God. They love using that flow. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Nope. That was on one of my local venues. It would have been in minutes ago. That's the power of river pike. Especially when they have to live in a really powerful, fast river like this one. Hello. Hello, baby. Here we go. Bait runner on in case she snatches out my hand. Here we go, here we go, here we go. There we go. Perfect. I am stood up, but I am totally over the water. What a beautiful fish. Lovely, solid, chunky fish. I don't think it will hang around. I always try and hold them for as long as I can. If you notice with pike, you see the cross on the head? Look at that for camouflage. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ah. Perfect. Not the monster I lost, but every pike is grateful, no matter what size they are. Not even grateful, welcome. Perfect. Okay, I say we go to the other side, even though we had a fish from here. Let this settle down and then come back here. What do you reckon? Little jack. Yeah, little jack. There we go, lovely little jack. On a trotted bait. Can't see the hook, can't see the bait. Right, let's get this in there. Come on. Ooh, lovely. There we go, that was worth the little move round. Coming to another little weir here. Tried along the inside line. Nothing. So actually just put it out in the main flow and just thought I may as well just trot it down the main flow. And then what I do is as it's trotting through, every now and again I just give it a pull. So if there's a fish just slowly, or if there's a pike just slowly moving along watching it, all of a sudden that dead bait just shoots forwards, bam, that's it, they nail it. And that's exactly what happened, so perfect. Only a little one, but we'll have a look, get it back, get the bait back out there and see if we can get another one. There we go, a sprightly little jack. The day I stop enjoying catching small pike will probably be the day I stop enjoying fishing, and I can't ever see that happening. So, this venue, I used to fish, I was trying to work it out as I drove down here, probably about 9 years ago, I think, probably about that. Me and a couple of mates used to come down here and fish, and we used to just rove for miles and miles and miles on the Ringwood and District angling ticket. And so yeah, that gives you the Dorset Stour, the Hampshire Avon, all the little tributaries going in, and yeah, it was fantastic. You know, it is what you make of it. If you're willing to put in lots of miles and lots of effort and put the graft in, there's pike to be caught. And then also you've got this as well, this area here, which is the Royalty Complex, and then you can get tickets from this one here, from Davies Tackle in Christchurch, which is, you know, they look after the water, same as Southwest Trust Lakes have now got the water as well. And it's a super, you know, it's a chalk stream, it's a super rich habitat. So, you know, doesn't really matter what angler you are, there's something for you out of this complex here. Yeah, to come back and walk those steps and bring back those memories for myself from nearly a decade ago today is brilliant. You know, and having a few pike, that's just a cherry on the cake, really. So, you know, that's about it, really, this fishery for me. It means a lot to me and a lot of other people. It's open to anyone who wants to fish it. Tickets are there readily. It's well managed, it's well policed. And today we're going to be tackling the pike. And I think we're going to go and see if we can catch another couple of pike now, just before the light levels start to change. Fingers crossed. I was just about to, but why did it come back up? Unless it's so shallow, but it was fast, wasn't it?
Yeah, I thought you just...
No, I was just about to. Did you see it? It hasn't come back up yet.
No, I can see it. It's quite shallow, I can see it.
Can you still see it now?
Yeah, I can still see it now.
Oh, what's it doing?
It's just sort of holding.
It might be weedy. It looked fast though, didn't it? I'm going to creep down there and look, right?
Yeah, oh, it looks like it's creeping to the left.
Yep. A little bit bigger.
Oh, that's fine, yeah.
Here we go. Hampshire Avon pike, beautiful. Oh, and it's going to, oh. 8.5, hang on, I know that. Hang on, you watch. Oh no, it's done. Wow. Amazing how they use that flow. Absolutely amazing. Come on then. Come on. Let it drop back into the net. There it goes. Perfect. So that's another one. That's two from here in probably in about 15 minutes. So that's perfect. So I'll whip this one out. We'll have a quick look at it, and then we'll probably go back to where we started, because now we've really rested that swim, and we can go back there and then see hopefully if we can get that bigger fish to finish off the day with. And we've already had you know, some good pike today, and it's been great fun and lots of near misses and everything like that. But it would be lovely if we can finish it with one of the big girls which lurks in this river. Let's have a look. There we go then. A lean fighting machine, Hampshire Avon pike. Yeah, we've got something on, I think. Let's have a look. Trying to stop it from going down in my other float. Get it out the weed from earlier. Okay, now we're in good territory. Let's see what we've got there. Yeah, better fish. Whoa. Lovely jubbly. What a lovely fish to finish the day off with. Lovely. Yeah, lovely. No, she's ready for netting. Well, out of all the fish today, the biggest one, and it's given the least spirited fight. Just goes to show, size isn't everything. Right, let me get the net. Oh, 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 oh. I thought she was going to walk then. Looked like she was going to tail walk. Oh, you see that barbel? A barbel just came up and yeah, just rolled, just put his back out the water, yeah. Here comes the rain. Lovely. Oh, what a lovely fish. What a beautiful, lovely fish. And the heavens have opened. Lovely. All right. So. we go. A beautiful Hampshire Avon river pike to finish the day. An old warrior of a pike. I bet this girl could tell a few tales. Caught trotting afloat in the whirlpool behind me. What a beautiful fish. There she is. What a beautiful, beautiful river pike. She definitely wants to go. She definitely wants to go. See ya. Beautiful. Perfect. What a beautiful day. Thank you, Hampshire Avon. It's been 9 years and it's just like I remember it. Beautiful. Happy days. So tackle today, what have I been using? Well, I've been using what I always used, and I actually used 9 years ago when I was fishing the river here, 10 years ago, and beyond that as well. And I use boat rods, which sounds a bit crazy while you're using a boat rod when you're on the bank, but there's a few reasons. One is it's 10 foot long. When you're kind of going in and out of the brambles and underneath all the trees and here, there and everywhere, 12 foot, it might only be an extra 2 foot, but trust me, that's a lot. Okay, it has its advantages. Maybe you can cast further or holding fish out from the bank when they kind of plunge in close at range. But ultimately, the 10 foot does definitely, for me, work better. It's shorter. I can play fish underneath overhanging trees more. It's 3 pound test curve with a through action. So it easily absorbs the lunges of the pike. And the 3 pounds test curve means it's got enough backbone when it gets further down. So I've had many fish over 20 pounds from the rivers on these rods, and I've never ever felt undergunned or underpowered. I load it up. I've got a 7,000 size reel. Probably about right. Sometimes I used to use a 10,000, but you're not casting. So, you know, I dropped it down to a 7,000. I've never had a problem. It still holds plenty of braid on there. I'd never ever go less than 50 minimum, but sometimes if I knew certain parts of certain rivers, I'd actually go up to 90 pound braid, which sounds absolutely crazy. However, there's a reason, and the reason is you need to be able to straighten your trebles. There are so many branches and snags and shopping trolleys and things you just cannot see, and because of that you need to be able to, when you get into them, you need to be able to straighten the trebles, or you need to be able to get fish through them if you've got them on. And like I say, 90 pounds is what I'd use on very snaggy waters, and I'd never go below 50 pounds with a good thickness diameter. Don't go for casting braids or anything like that. A good thick braid is needed. And the braid I've actually been using today on this reel here is the Elite Predator braid in 60 pounds. And as you can see from today, that's been absolutely fine. It's a good thickness. It's got a good weave on it. It casts really well. Don't pick up any wind knots with it. Good quality braid, which we field tested, myself and a couple of others field tested it all last winter, and obviously now it's out for the public to be able to buy and purchase. So yeah, brilliant braid. And then lure rod. This one I've been using recently on the rivers, actually, either from a boat or from the bank. It's a power shad, 7'4", 20 to 90 gram. I find it good for various reasons. It's a bit tippy. Got a lot of solid backbone to it, but the tippiness is good because I can quite often use pro shads, and I might be putting screw-in heads on there, which they're kind of 20, 25 gram, that type of thing. Works really well with them, so you can skip them across the bottom if you need to, little turns. Today I've been using mostly sliders or sweepers, and again it puts a really nice action into those as well. It's a good rod, really good rod. And like I said, I've just been using this last season, and yeah, I'm really starting to grow towards it, that type of fishing. Reel, got a lose, and I've got our new braid on there again in 60 pound. That's a good combo. Solid titanium trace, and they're literally indestructible, those traces. You can get hundreds of fish on those traces. You always check them, obviously, but they're absolutely bulletproof. And that's it. Good, simple river setup. accurate with the bait caster, pinpoint accuracy, and also if you need to, when you get a hit, you can just lock and hold and then onto the drag afterwards. Yeah, it's good. Perfect.